Attend, you sons of Neptune that roam the angry sea, and all you jolly sailors bold who are doomed from danger free. I ask your kind attention to this sad and doleful tune of the melancholy accident of the Wexford bark Hantoon. The elevating joys of home did o'er our senses steal. John Cullen with his steady hand did careful steer the wheel. Oh, I lost it hours ago. Delightfully we viewed her track, crowned by the billows' foam, as by her gentle breezes our ship was wafted home. It was on the ensuing morning before the dawn appeared. 5.5 knots sailing, east-northeast we steered. The wind was in our favour, our happiness to crown, when this cruel British monster on us came bearing down. The signal for all hands on deck immediately did sound, and from his sleepy slumber brave Captain Nail did bound. He tried his whole endeavour for to save his ship and crew, but this cursed heartless monster had cut our bark in two. Then the mast came crashing down, likewise each spar and sail, and from the opening gulf beneath there came a dismal wail. To search for men was fruitless in the boats that put to sea. The angry waves rolled over them and sealed their destiny. 11 was our good ship's crew, but only 7 were found. The other 3 with Captain Nail were killed as well as drowned. By the rock-bound coast of Portugal their lifeless bodies roam. May he whose hand the whales obey have mercy on their souls. Now to conclude and finish, too far my lines have run. To the captain and his gallant crew, may justice soon be done, and may the perpetrator's lot be on the gallows tree, who tried to send a whole ship's crew into eternity.
In the year 29, when the weather was fine, I straight took me way to the sweet fair of Trim, for to sell a swine it was my design. She was plump, fat and fair and completely limb. Now this pig was as mild as a lamb or a child. You could whip it all over the globe with a twig. But the truth for to tell, I sold it right well. 3.10 was the price that I got for my pig, with me tour and I added tour and I added tour and I added funded I clapped the cash to me tie, put a glass to me eye. Through the streets I did fly like a sporting young buck, till a sporting young dame that belonged to the game. Oh, she up to me came, to be sure, for good luck. She gave me the wink to go in for a drink, She inveigled me then to dance Venus's jig, and 'twas at the wheel round that she slipped her hand down. 310 was the price that I got for my pig, with me tour-and-I-a-dee, 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 one-dee-I. Now when I missed me share, I went into despair. I went tearing me hair, seeking her up and down each corner and lane, but it was all in vain. Sure a sprig of the damsel could never be found. To Navan next day I straight took my way, when I heard people say of a fair being in trim. But when I got there I was loaded with care. You may think I had just took me walk, but in vain. Oh, be Tara, be Screen, be the bog of Armeen, be Paddy McGee, be the high hill of Hut, be the church, be the bell, be the big book of Kells. To swear any more, do you know that I'm loath? If the Lord of Mayo, he heard of my woe, then I'm sure he would come in a chaise or a gig, and search Ireland round till that jade would be found, and he'd clap her in pound for the price of my pig, with me tour-and-I-a-dee, 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 one-dee-I. But now since it's so, 'tis homeward I'll go. My shuttle I'll throw, and from drink I'll refrain. I'll stick to my loom while youths in me bloom, and I'll never be caught be a trump in the game. So come what it will, I surely will her kill, and have the best action of Salisbury's will. And for the transaction I'll have satisfaction. I'll tramp her jade bones for the price of my pig, with me tour-and-I-a-dee, tour-and-I-a-dee, tour-and-I-a-dee.
You're going to leave your sweetheart and cross the briny sea. The steamer is now ready. The boat is close at hand to take another exile away from Ireland. Helen O'Connor, Eleanor, say that you love me, say you'll come back soon. The angels in their mercy will guide your display and keep you from all harm till you return someday. 'Twas cruel misfortune compelled me to go. Why did the famine come to old Mayo? Our crops, they are all fading, that is why I cannot stay. Since God above has willed it that I should go away. Helen, my jewel, when you are far away, don't forget the wild woods where we did sport and play. The flowers we picked together will take your glorious name. You know I always taught you the fairest of the fair. Helen Cushla, it pains me to see why we are evicted from the homes that should be free. Those that sent the famine will make the cornfield smile. There is better days are coming to dear old Erins Isle. Helen O'Connor, when shall we meet again? You're going to leave your sweetheart and cross the briny spray. The steamer is now ready, The boat is close at hand to take another climb away from Ireland.
Yes, there's plenty of room. Cheers. I'm from Tipperary, the subject of my tale. Before the Civil War began, to America he came. He was a cricketer, his spirit wild and free, and by a trophy north against the enemy. It was on a Sunday morning, the Major did declare, the soldier all on the barrack square. You can thank your daughter, said O'Brien, or else I tell you lies. The Major then a sword he drew and made to end his life. O'Brien received a pistol with eyeball Shelmalier, and like a gallant soldier he quickly took his aim. In order to defend his life, he fired the fatal ball. He lodged it in the Major's breast, which made the tyrant fall. As soon as the report heard, the guard all gathered round. O'Brien was taken prisoner, in irons firmly bound. Court-martial on O'Brien was held immediately. He was ordered to be shot far from his home and his own country. A coffin was got ready. He was ordered to kneel down. The sergeant with the handkerchief, his eyes he firmly bound. The soldiers on the other hand, all guns they did prepare, and many a soldier for O'Brien they shed a silent tear. They were ordered to fix bayonets already for to fire. Before a trigger could be drawn, the Major's daughter did appear. In voices loud as thunder, she said, set that prisoner free. I have received a pardon, he's granted unto me. And now to conclude the finish, and so what love can do. For she is married to O'Brien, she is but loyal and true. She saved him from the fatal ball, her one and only joy. And now she's in New York City with her bold Tipperary boy. Think so? Sweet is to roam by the sunny stream, and to hear the dove neath the morning sunbeam, where the thrush and the robin their sweet notes entwine by the banks of the shore that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along, by your waters so sweet, sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I wander, where first I did join with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. Oh Molly, dear Molly, it breaks
think of you, Molly, while the sun and the moon shine by the banks of the shore that flows down by Mooncoin. Go on, lovely river, go gently along by your waters so sweet. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I wander, where first I joined with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin. She sailed far away o'er the dark rolling foam, far away from the hills of her dear Irish home, where the fisherman sports with his small boat and line by the banks of the shore that flows down by Mooncoin. Flow on, lovely river, flow gently along by your waters so sweet. Sounds the lark's merry song. By your green banks I wander, where first I joined with you, lovely Molly, the rose of Mooncoin.
Remember the games we used to play, Nedler and you and me, down by the lamplit corner and the wine coming in from the sea. Remember the ring of marbles, all coloured and glassy and bright, and the silver sheen of the stealer as it rolled out under the light. Remember the game of jackstraws, the finger and the claw, and then flipping them up and over till our knuckles was nearly raw. Remember the game of rounders, and Billy Oxtail 1, 2, 3. I remember the fun we used to have, Nedzer and you and me. Remember a girl called Moll and the one who was our pal, and the freckly mott with the pigtails, and the one we called Bright-Eyed Sal. Remember them chalking their piggy beds, and how they raised our hopes with their easy way of dancing through the twirl of their skipping rope. Remember we all played hopscotch and relievio, and they taught us O'Grady says, and the ship in the alley-o. Remember the ring of rosy, and the fall down 1, 2, 3. Remember the time they kissed us, Nedzer and you and me. Remember the scrumptious feasts when we queued for the Sunday flicks, with bullseyes 10 a penny, and the black of the licorice slips. Remember the toffee apple, and the paper and Nancy balls, and how we sucked our fizz bags in the bliss of the fourpenny straws. Remember the follying up, such games of terrorising, and how we shouted out to the look out behind. Remember the mummy's curse, when we nearly done our piggy, because the monster kept on staring at Nedzer and you and me. Remember the cowboy games, when our lane was the Texas ranch, and Nedzer was always the marshal, and we was the tribe of Comanche. Remember our coats for goalposts, when we played our old rag ball, and the hiss from the darkened doorway, and telling of the ghostly stories near the gate of the haunted hall. Remember the blind man's buff, and Queenie Leo, and the tip and tig, And sorry, remember the blind man's book and Queenie O and the homemade Christmas tree and the tip and tea when none could catch Nedzer nor you nor me. Ah, them were the grand old times when the musketeers were three, down by the lamplit corner when the wine coming in from the sea. Remember the harmless things we done and our innocent bit of gas, but there was no one around to tell us them happy times would pass. For the pigtail mock departed, don't know what became of all, but our pal became a holy nun in the Sisters of Mary Nod. And bright-eyed Sal is on the game, and poor Nedzer was drowned at sea. And of all the ringy rosy gang, there remains but you and me.
Lift MacConfhaola, dear faith and brood, oh, the old disgrace of how Fitzwilliam stormed your place and drove you to the farm. Grey of victory was sure, soon the fire and heat secure, until he met at Glenmalure with Fiach MacConfhaola born. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your sorrow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Fiach MacConfhaola has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. See the swords at Glenmalure flashing o'er the English hail, see all the children of the Gael beneath O'Byrne's banner. Rooster of the fighting stock, would you let the Saxon cock crow out upon an Irish rock, fly up and teach him manners? Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your starlow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Fiach MacConfhaola has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. Now from Sagar to Clonmore flows a stream of Saxon gore, and great is Rory O'Gomore, but send and bloom the Haddies. White is sick and grey is fled, now for black Fitzwilliam's head we'll send it over dripping red to Liza and her ladies. Curse and swear, Lord Kildare, Fiach will do what Fiach will dare. Now Fitzwilliam have a care, fallen is your starlow. Up with halberd, out with sword, on we go for by the Lord. Fiach MacConfhaola has given the word, follow me up to Carlow. Woo!
And touch through scrolling it's there you find my birthday. It's nice to be killed. You look so bright, and I sleep by the sea. Of all the rain that I feel is there I ride. With the lovely song I heard, those find my days of love. So dear to me, I never down Nicky side to the sun, see those all the kind instruments, they were always ready to put to sea again. Kilmore, you look so well, and I sing by the sea of all the places that I see. the chapel on the hill, to end my days in Kilmore. If that so be, and I sing by the sea of all the places that I've seen. Is there I'd rather be with the lovely salty island close by my native home. From Kilmore sea, so dear to me, I never know the road. From Kilmore Quay, so dear to me, I never know the road.
And who will sell the corn? And who will watch the sheep now and keep them shorn? And the rig that's in the haggard unthrashed it may remain, for Johnny's gone thrashing all in the wars of Spain. And the girls from the Blano in sorrow may retire, and the piper and his bellows may go home and blow his fire. For Johnny, lovely Johnny, he's a sailing o'er the main. He's along with other patriots to fight the King of Spain. And the boys will surely miss him when Moneymore comes round, for they grieve that their brave captain is nowhere to be found. And the keelers must stand idle against their will and grain, for the gallant lads that gave them work now keels the King of Spain. And at wakes and hurling matches your lights will seldom see, till you come back again to us a storied Galway. And won't you trouble the bookies who show us great disdain, because our eyes are not as bright as those who meet in Spain. And if cruel fate does not permit our Johnny to return, his heavy loss we Bantry girls will never cease to mourn. We'll resign ourselves to his sad loss, and we'll die in grief and pain, for Johnny died for freedom's sake in the foreign land of Spain.
60 years I've been a farmer. Through fires and floods and droughts I lived through plenty. But this country's dust, its mud, it have seen my tears and my blood. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. I married a pretty girl when I was 20. She died in giving birth when she was 30. There was no flying doctor then, just a gentle old black gent. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm busy. She left me with 2 sons and a daughter, and a bone-dry farm with soil crying out for water. But our knees, they were rough and ready, but we grew up strong and steady. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm easy. My daughter married young and went her own way. My 2 sons lie buried by the Burma Railway. And this land I've made my own, I'll have to carry on alone. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm 18. City folks these days despise the farmer. With their subsidies and doles, they say we got it easy. But there's no thirsty, starving stock on the fine suburban block. But it's nearly over now, and now I'm 80. For nearly 60 years I've been a farmer. Through fires and floods and droughts, I lived through plenty. But this country's dust, it's mud. It have seen my tears and my blood. But it's nearly over now.
As I went on my ramble from Swinford to sweet Bantry, I met a young girl on my ramble, for her name it was Mary McGee. She sighed for the rights of her country. Michael Davitt, my true Irish boy, who is now in a prison of Portland, far from the lovely green banks of the Moy. I quickly approached this fair maiden, asked her what was the cause of her woe, and what was the cause of her misery that forced her to leave her own home. She cried 'twas the rights of my country, Michael Davitt, that true Irish boy, who is now in a prison of Portland, far from the lovely green banks of the Moy. Don't talk of that sweet 67. We had brave men and true men below. There was young Peter Kearney, God rest him, who died in Killarney also. He was drilled by my darling McDavitt in the valleys and plains of Fermoy. That is why he's a prisoner of Portland, far from the lovely green banks of the Moy. So now to conclude and to finish, I hope that the day will soon come when those brutal bailiffs and landlords from the Isle of St. Patrick will run. We will unfold our green and gold banner, and we'll raise it for Ireland on high, and we will toast to that great Michael Davitt from the lovely green banks of the Moy.
For 6 long days we It's her stripes, they gather round the sea. It's gallant band of beers in the mare. And one of them stepped up and has the mountains of Kilmore are the glens of Carlow. Or could I tell where proud fell in England to free? Or the town that down my side down Erins. Yes, I can't tell where and the town that down my side, one side I stood. He gave the word, he read the cheer that made the tired and proud. He led the shambling night, the heart he also asked me, did I know? Or could I the resting place of and say, I know what he could fire there, come home, right, or the before I left the night, I asked the grass is green, Murrintown, right there, as I went down to Murrintown, so now I am tired of I am going across the border. I feel the love of friendship and when I go home to sweet tomorrow, they find to me like my thread.
I spied a temple, she was young and handsome. shore.
She wore no jewels, no costly diamonds, no painter powder, no none at all. She wore a bonnet with a ribbon on it, and round her shoulder was a Galway shawl.
Lights of Mount Leinster, and its spurs push through the black turf fogs, shine out like amber lamps. In hallowed earth beneath the shade of rocky mountain crest, the greatest gale of Wexford takes its last and lonely rest. The sunlight and the golden heat, proud colours that he knew. On many the field of battle in the happy days of yore, when thousands by his deeds were thrilled as Wexford rose to fame, and Croke Park stands re-echoed loud with Nicky Rackard's name. 'Twas well they knew his giant frame, his deeds of strength and cheer, and his 21s like cannonballs, the greatest goals men fear. His teammates spurred to heights not reached since distant 1910. Through hurling's hall of fame, and Wexford's name ring out again. As the golden sun through black turf leaves, our beacon shining bright, the spirit of Nicky Rackard set his native hills alight, and blazed a trail of glory to be followed evermore by the men who wore the black and amber jerseys from Rathnure. For he gave the young men dreams to dream, the old men tales to tell. To the youth he gave the Rackard League, their skills to nurture well. From Cork's steep hills to Antrim's glens, from east to western shore, they knew the name and fame of Nicky Rackard from Rathnure. Sleep on, brave soul, kind heart, be still, oh God, and speak rest. Beneath the shade of Leinster is the land you love best. While the golden sun lights up the purple heath and black turf moor, Nick Rackard's name will ever shine in Wexford forever.
King Kehoe, more spread out is the heart of the Most High. Now well Spailpín the store, suffers aboard, no the vice of life, ma broga salt water, the full to lead
I heard a young man call, Michael, they are sending you away, where you stole Trevelyan's corn, so the young might see the morn. Now a prison ship lies waiting in the bay. Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry, by a lonely prison wall. I heard a young man call. Nothing matters, Mary, when you're free from the famine and the crowd. I rebelled, they ran me down. Now you must raise our child with dignity. Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love on the wing, we have dreams and songs to sing. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. By a lonely harbour wall, she watched the last star falling, as the prison ship sailed out against the sky. But she'll wait and hope and pray for her love in Botany Bay. It's so lonely round the fields of Athenry. Lord, the fields of Athenry, where once we watched the small free birds fly. Our love was on the wing, we had dreams and songs to sing. So lonely round the fields of Athenry. Come on.
and it's calling softly. I smell scented heather, brings bitter memory. A wild lonely eagle up in the summer sky flies high o'er shadow where my young really lie. I met him in the winter time when the snows on the ground. The Irish hills were peaceful and love was all round. He was scarcely 21 years old, a young man in his prime. We were married, our by the eve of Christmas time. Do you remember, darling, when you walked the moonlit road? I held you in my arms, love. I would not let you go. Our hands, they were entwined, my love, all in the pale moonlight, by the fields of Shawl, on a lonely winter's night. Then came the call to arms, my love, and the hills they were aflame. Down from the silent mountains, the Saxon strangers came. I held you in my arms, love, my young heart wild with fear, by the fields of Shawl, in the springtime of the year. You fought them, darling Willie, all through the summer day. I heard the rifles firing in the mountains far away, and I held you in my arms, love, as your blood ran free and bright, and you died by Shelmalier on a lonely summer's night. That was long ago, my love, and our sun was fine and tall. The hills, they are at peace again, the Saxon strangers gone. I place a wild rose on your grave in the silvery pale moonlight, and I think of Shawl and that lonely summer's night.
When rooks ripped home at eventide, and trees pegged shadows to the ground, the tinkers came to Carlow Bridge and camped beside the famine mound. With long-eared ass and bony horse, with blue-wheeled cart and caravan, and she, the fairest of them all, the daughter of the tinker clan. The sun flamed in her red hair, and in her eyes danced stars of mirth. Her body held the willow's grace, Her feet scarce touched the springing earth. The night spread its star-tasseled shawls. The river gossiped to its stone. She sat beside the leaping fire and sang the songs the tinker owned. Songs as old as turning wheels and sweet as bird throat after rain. Deep wisdom of the wild wet earth, the pain of joy, the joy of pain. A farmer going on the road to tend his cattle in the byre saw her like some fairy queen between the river and the fire. Her beauty stirred his brooding blood, her magic mounted in his head. He stole her from the tinker clan, and on the morrow they were wed. And when sunlight swamped the hills and birdsong drowned the river bells, the tinkers quenched their hazel fires and climbed the windy road to Kells. From his house she watched them go, with blue-wheeled cart and caravan, with long-eared ass and bony horse, with brown-haired woman and tinker man. She watched them go, she watched them fade, and vanish in the yellow furze. A cold wind blew across the sun and silenced all her singing birds. She watched the months run on and heard the river fret and foam. At bright of day the rooster called, at dim of dusk the cows came home. The crickets strummed their heated harps in hidden halls behind the hop, and told of distant waterways where black moor hens dive and bob and shoot their glassy bubbles up to dash their windows on the stones, and brown trout hid their spots of gold amid the river's pebbly bones. And two, the ebbing sea that spread a net of sound around the stars, set strange hills dancing in her dreams, and meshed her to the wandering tars. She stole out from her sleeping man and fled the fields that tied her down. Her face was towards the rising sun, her back was to the tired town. She climbed the windy road to Kells, against the hills, against the wind. At Glen Bay of the mountain streams, she came upon her tinker kind. They bedded her between the wheat, and there her son was born. She heard the tinker women's praise before she died that morn. The years flew by like frightened birds that spill a feather and are gone. The farmer walked his weedful fields and made the tinkers hurry on. No more they camped at Tarn Bridge, nor coaxed from fires their fragrant flames. They saw him with his dog and gun, they spat and cursed his name. And when May hid the hawthorn trees with stars she stole from out the skies, there came a strapping tinker lad with red hair and laughing eyes. He left the road, he crossed the field. The farmer shot him in the side. The smile went from his twisting lips. He spoke his name and died. That evening, when the neighbours came, they found the son laid on the floor and saw the father swinging dead between the window and the door. They laid the boy upon the cart and cut the swaying farmer down. They swear a tinker woman came with them all the way to town. The sun flamed in her red hair, and in her eyes danced stars of mirth. Her body held the willow's grace, her feet scarce touched the springing earth. They buried them in Kilmore Knoll, and eyes were wet and lips were wide. And when the mound was patted down, the tinker maid was gone. Now these things were before my day. I only speak in borrowed words. But that's the way the story goes. And I bear of the singing birds.
She
Principal Street, a beautiful valley pouring. His hair will be black as coal, and hers a mysterious brown. And the crowd, I suppose, will assemble like crows to view the commotion in town. There'll be Barry and Garrett, and Coney and Barrett, with Edie the Levy, and Neil the Screen, and Gemma the Hussy, with Nuris of Fussy, and Kate the Father in Ballyporeen. He'll have aides keeping close to his side, and the guards looking grim at the door. A detective disguised as a bride, with 2 or 3 under the floor. Photographers standing in line, with their Nancy T smile each a can, and all the TDs will go down on their knees, just pleading to stick by your man. There'll be scholars and sisters, and joggers with blisters, and canons and curates with aim and serene, with Gay at the gate shouting, Ronald, please wait, and we'll stage a late here in Ballyporeen. When Gareth will give a great ball, with elegance, culture and zeal, he'll give the First Lady a call to try a few steps of a reel. But Charlie will spring to her side with a bow deferential and low, saying, Katie or ball, election or dawn, I'm ready and raring to go. There'll be nodding and winking, carousing and drinking, with whiskey and brandy and tots of poteen. Then all will give thanks when Jack Lynch sings the banks, when he's behind the ranks down in Ballyporeen. Hey, down the lake. The luncheons will last till the night, the dinners will last till the dawn, with salmon and gammon and grouse, plus venison, pheasant and brawn. We toast to our friends far and near, backslapping, good humour and cheers. Human rights, they would say, let's forget them today, when we meet here again in 10 years. There'll be plotting and scheming, John Carroll will be screaming, such downright extravagance never was seen. While Springer Colossus will humour the bosses, bring one foot in Dublin and one in Corey. Last farewells will be said at the end, with blessing and thanks to the lads. Then they'll open the archives again, take a one more look at his past, and they'll dig and they'll dive, and they'll write something like history will fail to recall, and they'll yell with deep inexpressible grief, why that man had no granddad at all. Then Brian Farrell will subject him, old Larry dissect him, and Kenny reject him, while faces turn green, while Charlie will mutter, and Gareth will stutter, to blazes with Reagan and Ballyporeen.
Early, early, all in the spring, the birds that whistle and sweetly sing, changing their notes from tree to tree, and the song they sang was Old Ireland Free. 'Twas early, early, all in the night, the yeoman cavalry gave me a fright, and the yeoman cavalry was my downfall, and I was taken by Lord Cornwall. As I was walking up Wexford Street, my own first cousin I chanced to meet. My own first cousin did me betray, and for one bare guinea he sold my life away. as I was standing on the gallows high. My aged father, he was standing by, and my aged father, he didn't me deny, and the name he gave me was the Crappy Boy. 'Tis in Duncannon this young man died, 'tis in Duncannon his body lies. All you good people who do pass by, pray the Lord have mercy on the Crappy Boy.
I was rather then a rocky old road I would follow to a place that is heaven. When the sun was to red, I went down in the west. Then I lived such an end in the place I love, in that dear little town, in the old county down. It will linger way down in my heart. No, it never was grand, yet it's my very land. Just a wonderful world set apart. Oh, my island of dreams, you'll have with me. And I care not for fame or renown. Like the black sheep of old, I return to the old little town in the old county town. In the evening when shadows were falling around the old door without any key, there's a voice in my dream, never calling. There are eyes never watching for me. There is someone I'll bless with a true tenderness, and her lips I'll caress when I bring the happiness in that dear little town, in the old county town. It will linger way down in my heart. No, it's never grand, yet it's my very land. Just a wonderful world set apart. Oh, my island of dreams, you're with me. And I care not for fame or renown. Like the black sheep of old, I return to the full little town in the old county town. On an outside car, when I met sweet Kitty Clare on the road at the bar, she was walking, I must say, and said I to her, I Kate, would you kindly take a seat upon an outside car? And said she, I'd like to live upon your outside car, and be thankful for the gift, for it's mine at the bar. And she said, you don't mind, and the pony is inside, I will drive you like the wife upon an outside car. Ah, but when she took the reins upon my outside car, sure my heart did burst in flame on that road that far. The way she drove that little way, did I mind not in the lane? I was anchored to her way upon an outside car. Oh, what an awkward place to kiss upon an outside car. Ah, but I cried when she said yes on the road at the bar. And my blessing for the day
when you hear an ever say, you come listen at O'Shea upon an outside.
Everybody. Give me a breath.
One Monday morning, high upon the gallows tree, Kevin Barry gave his young life for the cause of liberty. Just a lad of 18 summer, yet there's no one can deny. As he walked to death that morning, he proudly held his head on high. Just before he faced the hangman in his dreary prison cell, British soldiers tortured Barry just because he would not tell. When ends of his breath come rain, and other things they wish to know, turn farmer or we'll kill you. Captain Barry answered no. Proudly standing to attention as he bade his last farewell to his broken-hearted mother. Oh, sad grief, no one can tell. For the cause he proudly cherished, the sad parting had to be. And to death walked softly smiling, that Ireland might be free.
Walking along the tall towers silver wings they fly, they hold the call of freedom. Sitting on